All right, everyone, we are live yet again for the third time in a day, finally playing catch-up. Today we are doing, well, I guess not today, because today has been a lot of other streams. Right now, we are doing the Week 2 live for the Hoplite division. This will be the last stream of the day, thank God. And I am joined by our lovely moderator, Wah. Wow. So yeah, we're gonna get into some week 2 matches, see what's good. Let me do the thing that I keep forgetting to do that I've been bad about doing this season, which is pulling up everything on my phone. Normally I have my laptop up here, but that means going downstairs and grabbing it, and I don't feel like doing that. Okay. So, right off the bat, we see SNB Gaming and the Central City Charizards versus Orhan and the Eindhoven Jagens. Jaegers. I can speak English. Let's look at our Terra types. Are they...
Jolteon, Darkspawn.
Jolteon, Darkspawn. And... where the fuck is his team? Am I blind? I am blind. Jolteon, Darkspawn, and Superior. So we don't see the Superior this match, but we do see Jolt and Dox. Jolteon is rocking Terra Electric, Terra Fairy, and Terra Grass. Darkspawn on Terra Fairy, Steel, and Bug. So, looking at this matchup, Jolteon, I said Electric, Fairy, Grass. Grass doesn't look too great here, being weak to Mandabuzz's Air Slash, Volcarona, or Iron Moth, and Baxcalibur, as well as if Thundy goes a stab move. Grass doesn't look great. Electric looks solid. Just right off the bat, it deals with both Thundurus. Or no, is this the Volt Absorb? No, this is not. Deals with Thundurus neutrally. Deals with Mandibuzz and deals with Slowbro. Terra Electric looks pretty good there. Terra Fairy doesn't look horrible here either. Alluring Voice into Mandibuzz, but at that point, why wouldn't you just click Thunderbolt? It does make you weak
mainly
to
for
Moth.
backs at that point.
Would be mainly for backs. That yeah, Terra Fairy, Alluring Voice into the D-Dance would be really nice. But yeah, I think overall for Jolteon, if he's going Terra, I think Electric would be the plays this game. Darkspawn.
Yeah, definitely not bad.
Darkspawn, Fairy, Steel, Bug. Fairy looks good for the exact same reasons as Jolteon, but it does give you a little bit of extra stab into the Mandibuzz, which is already innately tanky, so doing extra damage would be cool. Steel doesn't look great considering Bax has Earthquake, he has a Golurk here, and Moth.
I actually think Steel is good because of its ability.
Yeah,
it makes it basically immune to Moth.
It makes it immune to Moth, so yeah, Terra Steel could be pretty good here. I think Terra Bug works as well for that same exact reasoning. It doesn't make it weak to Moth. Gives it a super effective if it goes for Terra Blast into the
Slowking.
Into the Slowking, yeah.
You resist the earthquakes. Not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, no, it's true. So yeah, I think it's a toss up between Bug or Steel. The unfortunate thing though is I don't really think either of these mons particularly want to Terra, except in like very niche one-on-one moments. Like obviously, Jolteon could go Terra Electric and just rip through the team, but I think if it goes Terra Fairy, it wants to do that in front of Bax, and I think if Darkspawn goes Terra Steel, it wants to do that in front of Iron Moth. So I think it's not a generalized Terra, it's a I need to Terra here and now.
I agree. Yeah.
And then for Orhan, the Eindhoven Jaegers.
The only one he brought is Thundurus Incarnate with Terra, Electric, Ice, and Fairy.
Again, I'm going to say this again. I said it in the week 1 stream, and I'm going to say it every stream until hopefully they make changes. Why would you go Terra Electric?
I like Terra flying just to give you a different stab that you don't have at all.
Reliable stab, you still keep your immunity. And the other, not to spoil it for Tim, I don't know if Tim brought it this week, but like last week he brought it. He also has Thunderous as a Terra captain, and he also went with Terra Electric. Thundy Eye has Volt Absorb, so like why wouldn't
No,
you
it
go
doesn't.
Terra Electric?
Oh yeah, it's Therian that has Volt Absorb. I has
Oh,
Prankster
I has
and
Pranksters, right.
Defiant.
I got it backwards. Yeah. But like you have Volt Absorb. Go Terra Flying. Have 2 immunities. That's crazy. Retain both of your immunities, actually, is how that works. And get reliable stab. But yeah.
Okay, another one thing is like if you go Terra Electric, you can now you have a physical electric. You can go physical and have an electric stab that doesn't give you recoil from wild charge.
I guess that's true. That is
It's like
something.
the only thing I would say.
Terra Ice and Terra Fairy are the other 2 options. I think Terra...
They're pretty standard on electric
standard,
types.
Yeah. Into this particular matchup, though, I think Terra Ice is probably the better of the 2.
Ice is pretty neutral to everything
I guess it is
here.
neutral. Yeah, they both kind of really are. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Ice does give you the most weaknesses if you do. Drain Punch from Hoopa, as well as Iron Head, or for God forbid, Steel Wing from Corviknight. Body Press. Yeah, that's the more optimal one. I was getting there. I just had to remember it. But yeah, I think Ice is probably the worst one out of the 2 defensively, so I'd say probably Fairy. But then that makes you weak to Slowbro.
He goes Terra Electric.
I think Terra Electric is the play. Yeah, just to try to rip through everything with more damage. Especially Corviknight, because I think it's so innately bulky. So, let's see. Let's see how this goes in game 1. Quagsire Golurk.
Immediate trick. Steals the Rindo Berry. This helps him. Doesn't deal with rocks for the rest of the game.
Yeah, true.
Oh, okay. Well, you get. All right. I think that. Wait, Goldark is Klutz then. If you could trick the Assault Vest.
How does Klutz work?
Makes it. You treat it as though you didn't have an item, or you don't own an item right now. That's why you could trick the Assault Vest.
Yeah.
Okay. He's doing the things. Give me that item.
Ooh, critical hit.
Crit.
Does eat the wish though, so that was pretty good. Mandibuzz gets toxic. That's huge.
This sequence, his sequence of tricking stuff is so much worse now. You trick the Assault Vest, and now he doesn't have an Assault Vest.
Yeah.
Or like you didn't cripple the Quagsire at all by removing the Assault Vest.
Ooh, Power Meteor Beam does a decent amount of damage, but he's just gonna shake that off with Regenerator.
Might have been a little preempted to fire that off. Ooh, good read staying in.
I didn't realize when I changed the volume it turned the music on. That's my bad.
Earthquake? Alright, Quagsire goes down.
Quagsire.
Well, can't get frozen.
Nope. I like how both of them have made comments about, oh my god, that Pokemon's so bulky, even though it's a Mandibuzz and a Slowking, which, like, yeah, they're gonna be bulky.
Nice he made the roost read there.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he could just stayed in and do it again. Wish. Terra Steel here?
Yep.
Psychic Fangs. I think his surprise is kind of ruined now.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a lot. He switched 3 or 4 times in a row now. Oh.
interesting. That Toxic did 13%, so he didn't mess with his HP EVs.
Hmm. Yeah. Ooh, good earthquake read.
Huge earthquake. Great read.
I guess it hits everything except the core.
True. Just a generically good hit.
Cultivates. Oh, ooh, good double.
Bad double.
Ooh, it's not that bad. As you switch out here. Slack off. Okay.
Ice nice. Obviously that was meant for the Thunderous, but switching into Golurk there was huge. For S&B. Scald.
Ooh, you're risking a burn here.
Yeah, that's risky. Resisted hyperspace.
That did nothing.
Nothing.
I think that means Hoopa's Scarf based on that damage.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Man, there's so much switching.
There is.
Ice Beam? That's a crit.
Yeah. Lost the flying weakness though, which is huge.
Okay, this makes sense.
Yep.
Staying in to eat the future sight. Backs. Ice Beam.
Nice neutral damage. 4-hit KO, depending on roll, I would assume.
Ooh, SD.
Scale shot.
I don't know if I like the scale shot. Because, you know, you may hurt you with body press now. Oh, okay. It's covering the whole screen. Oh, okay.
Okay. The Cord was in a good position now.
Heat Crash did nothing.
Oh, another one? Just to switch.
Wait, what?
Just to switch.
What? Why? Oh, you could have... I don't know if he killed the Moth with the body press. He might kill Moth with body press there.
Well, now the Mons are dropping like flies.
That's Specs Jolteon, I think, because you commented saying Thunderbolt killed.
Ooh.
Okay. Why did you...
Yep. Yeah.
Why Iron Defense there?
I think Bax just carries it. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Saved
That's
by Hoopa.
Scarf.
Yeah. Meteor Beam. Oh, smart. Decent chip. Future Sight. Flamethrower.
Nice. 2v3.
I don't know if
unlosable.
That Psyshock is weird because he could have went into Mandibuzz and then he would have wasted the Future Sight and the Psyshock that turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, he can't switch into a knockoff now.
Oh, and he sacks the Slowking. Granted, it has U-turn, so not sending out.
The U-turn would have killed there too.
Yeah.
First face. Thunderbolt? Wait, why not Terra?
Yeah, Terra would
that means it's Terra Ice, I think. I think it's Terra Ice if you didn't Terra there.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's that.
Oh, Mandibuzz.
What an interesting
game. Very back and forth positioning. A couple turns were wasted. Like, what, Corviknight set it to +4 and then just ran away?
Just ran away. Yeah,
I wonder if that means Corviknight only had, like, Body Press as an attacking move or something.
Something. I mean, does it... It lives a fucking fiery dance, right?
He didn't live the Moth, but, like, he ran before Moth even hit the field.
Did he?
Yeah, like he switched out to Darkspawn right as he brought Moth onto the field.
Oh, I guess that is how that went, huh? Yeah, you should have clicked A button then.
Yeah, kind of wasted a turn there. I wonder what he was thinking.
And then you did the Iron Defense again in front of the Baxcalibur. Probably assuming he was gonna go for Scale Shot, but like if Bro's running Scale Shot, you could, and he landed all 5. It's not unsafe to assume it's loaded dice. It's also not unsafe to assume he's running Icicle Spear as well.
Yeah. Though it makes me wonder why he could have just clicked the Icicle Spear the first time around, maybe, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially against a Corviknight that is known for running Body Press. Like, click something that, I don't know. Interesting game. Interesting game. Moving on to game 2, we have him and the not terrifying Turtwigs. He didn't change his showdown name. But we have the 3 little ponies. And what do we see for Terra Captains? We see the Thunderous and the Hitmontop. Thunderous, again, running electric. He should be running flying. Water and Fairy. Pretty standard. Into this matchup... Oh, wait. Yeah, into this matchup...
is Terra... Wait, do you cover Hitmontop's Terras?
Fighting, Steel, and Ground.
Okay.
So, again, I think in this matchup, Thunderous wants to probably rip Terra Water. The only issue is it does get resisted by Latios, and it makes you super effective into, or weak to Ogerpon, assuming it's running Woodhammer. So that is a caveat there. But it does deal with Heatran, it does deal with neutral into Muck, deals with Tusk. So I think Terra Water looks good here. I don't think Terra Fairy looks all that great outside of Tusk and Latios, but the issue I think with Latios versus Thundy is I think Latios is gonna... It's got...
Is faster.
It's faster, and if it's running a Calm Mind set, then I think that puts you in a bad position, because it can also run Recover. It can just kill you and then recover up. So I think it works there for a coverage standpoint, but I'm not too sure. I think Terra Water is probably the way I would go into this matchup from the Thunderous.
I think I would leave something else to deal with the Lottie.
Yeah. Him on top with Fighting, Steel, and Ground. Obviously, Ground works into both Muck and Heatran and Ogerpon? Or Ogerpon takes neutral?
Neutral and Ogre,
Neutral, yeah. So I guess neutral damage is good, but at that point, if you're going for neutral, just click Close Combat. Close Combat also deals with Heatran without having to play around Air Balloon, but you do resist Muck does resist, so I guess that's worth considering. And yeah, Terra Steel, not that great here. Being that Tusk, Heatran, and Ogerpon can just nuke you, I don't think Terra Steel is the play here. And Terra Fighting, like for stab,
I don't think you're using offensive hit on top. You're not in this matchup.
No, I think Thunderous is the more likely one to Terra, and I do think it's Terra Water would be the play. Looking at Brett's team, we see the Heatran, and that's it. Just Terra Heatran with Steel, Fairy, and Grass. Grass looks really good into this team with Vaporeon and Keldeo sitting over there. The only downside to Grass is you are now weak to a stab move from Thunderous, which would be even better if he had Terra Flying, but that's whatever.
Oh, he doesn't have... what? Thunderous doesn't have anything for Grass. Unless he runs, like, Acrobatics.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I guess you're right. Yeah, Terra Grass isn't that bad. What about Fairy? Fairy's also decent into this team. It's neutral into Goodra. It deals with Meow. Super effective into Keldeo and Hitmontop. So I think Terra Fairy is also really solid here. The only issue is like Heavy Slam from Goodra could be problematic, but I don't think that's a matchup you want to.
Thunderous has Flash Cannon, maybe, but
that's true. I don't. That feels too niche.
Yeah.
I don't think you're running Terra Steel into this matchup.
Yeah.
Not with 2 fighting types across the board and Body Press Goodra. So I think Terra Fairy would probably be the way to go. So let's see. Oh right, Brett's team name. He's the Barbecuing Beedrills. His logo is awesome.
That's a different name than last season, right?
Yeah, last season he was the Jolly Joltix.
Gotcha.
Muck versus Meow.
It's an easy switch out.
Easy switch out.
Knock. Oh, T-spikes.
Drain Punch.
Drain.
Nice
Ooh,
damage.
that's some big damage. You're just trading damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, poison on Vaporeon's big.
That is huge. Drain Punch not healing a whole lot back. Does go for the wish of taunt. Okay, a bit late there, buddy.
I wish that taunt Muck was faster to outspeed the Vaporeon or something. Yeah, now this happens.
So I think Overpon has to be running Wood Hammer. Otherwise, why would you switch it in front of Vaporeon?
Yeah. Rapid spin? Yeah. Why not go into Sableye?
Whew. Oh, sets it up again. Forcing another rapid here? No. Goes for the kill instead.
Yeah.
Triple Axel. Oh shit.
Ooh.
That's a crit. Oh, only hits once.
One hit.
Unfortunate. Oh. Draco miss. And now he swings.
He could have went into Sableye.
Yeah.
Just so I don't think Muck's healthy enough to set them up again.
Immediately knocks off the Assault Vest. Nice. Good switch there from Tim.
Also, we do know Keldeo has a secret sword because of the form it's revealed. Or Resolute form means it has secret sword.
Flip turn to pick up the KO. Nice. No more spikes, which is huge.
Rocky Helmet chip.
Yeah.
As well. Alright. He's just using oh, there's Flash Cannon. Body.
Another wish.
Wish.
Could protect the scout there, but
oh, okay.
goes for wish instead. Very nice. Whew.
That's a good chunk.
Yeah. With that special defense drop still, Vaporeon just tanks it. Such a bulky Pokemon.
Ooh. Ah, okay, that's okay. You read the knock.
What do we get rid of? Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry. Interesting.
That's a weird choice.
Yeah. Just run lefties, I think.
Ice Spinner.
Oh, shit.
So he just brought this to sack.
Yeah.
Scald.
Hydro
Pump. That did nothing.
Does nothing.
Air Slash?
Flinch?
Huh?
No flinch. Sax Keldeo.
Oh, okay. Sack Keldeo, alright. Knock? Flame Body? No Flame Body. No Flame Body.
Like, there's no way, right? That thing has eaten so many physical attacks.
Unless it's pads. We see it switching up moves.
Ooh. Ooh, living at one. That's so rough.
He read the switch and got punished.
Damn, down goes
Tech is interesting, but whatever.
I do believe this is game for Tim.
X Scissor? Huh?
Okay, nice. Willow?
Wisp. Wisp on Thundy?
Oh god.
Oh, that's Specs.
No. This could be any person's game. I think.
Yeah. He kind of just threw away the Sableye.
He did. Why did you turn there?
Terra Fairy here?
Nope.
No. Ooh, I would have been scared of triggering a weakness policy on that turn, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's game. Oh, now we see the Terra Water. Ivy Cudgel. Oh, it still kills! Meow just go for Sucker here? Yep.
She didn't need to Sucker.
No. Yeah, we already knew it outsped. So another
Can't help
interesting
but feel
game.
like I felt like there's some wasted resources on Brett's end in this matchup.
Yeah.
Imagine this matchup if Meow and everything else got poisoned.
True. True. Yeah, he could have just switched into Sableye to stop any of those rapid spins, and Sableye's got some nice bulk to him too. And Prankster
Yeah, so
recover.
it's not gonna
So
fall
like,
to hit on top that easily.
no, interesting game. Up next we have TBL and the Norman Pelipers. Do we see both of his Terra captains this week? Yes, we do. We see Terra Iron Hands with Fighting, Flying, and Fairy, the triple Fs, into this matchup. Terra Flying looks good for the Rotom and evading Doug Trio, as well as if he was running Terra Blast for the Sneasler, that could be pretty nice. Terra Fighting, neutral into Jirachi, takes care of Avalugg. Other than that, not really great.
Still don't think fighting is enough to kill Avalugg. Well,
You're probably right.
even if you can, but it's like you put him in a sturdy at best.
But I think the issue here with Terra fighting is more of it kind of nullifies you on the defensive point. Like you're already weak to, excuse me, anything that Jirachi can do, right? So I think just Terra firing is kind of a waste, or Terra fighting is a waste for that reason. So I don't think he goes Terra fighting. Terra Fairy against a Sneasler is rough. Against a
also weak to Ironhead.
Ironhead, and we know that Jirachi loves to go for its flinches. So I don't think. Yeah, I think Terra Flying is the moves on this matchup.
Yeah, pretty clear flying.
And then we see Sinistra is Ghost, Steel, and Poison.
Nice to see Sinistra not benched for an entire season.
True. Orhan. Ghost, Steel, and Poison. Ghost. Stab into fucking Jirachi, I guess.
Slightly better spin blocker
Slightly better spin
Avalugg.
blocker. Yeah. Getting rid of the ice type weakness that Avalugg has. Yeah, I could see that. Steel. Again, Doug Trio. Also close combat.
I don't think Sinistra even Terras except for Ghost, which is weird.
Terras, you're right. I think it's pretty reliant on probably I would assume Terra Flying Iron Hands. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, team names. TBL, Norman Pelipers, Bozy, the Chester Clampearls. Let's get into it.
Oh wait. Bozy has Terra captains as well.
Oh fuck, you're right. We don't care about Bozy's Terra captains.
Doug Trio and Avalugg are both here. Terra Ground, Grass, and Rock for Doug Trio. Terra Ice, Fighting, and Steel for Avalugg.
So, I think Terra Ground for the Doug Trio is huge here. It deals with Hands, Chi-Yu, and Glamora. Unfortunately, he's not gonna.
I don't think it needs any help for killing either, like the Chi-Yu or the Glamora with Terra Fighting. Or even with you don't need ground for either of them.
True, that's definitely true. You might need it for hands.
Yeah.
Grass.
But if he's Terra Flying anyways, if you assume he's Terra Flying.
Bro has a Glamora with any poison move, acrobatics, Gliscor, Ice Punch, Hands, and Chi-Yu exists. And then
I think Terra Rock Dog Trio makes sense.
Terra Rock Dog Trio does look good here. It still helps you deal with. It gives you a resistance to Chi-Yu, but I don't think Dog Trio's living anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think I like Terra Doug Trio in this matchup at all.
I think the only reason to click it is for extra power on Terra Flying Hands. That's it.
Yeah, that would be And then Avalug is ice, fighting, and steel. Well, getting rid of Terra Ice. Well, for the sake of Chi-Yu, you probably want to go Terra Fighting, right? Body press
I think
into.
you still die.
I think you still
The
die.
fire moves.
Yeah, I don't.
I wish Avalug's water. At least give the mind game of having a fighting dark resist and a water resist or fire resist.
Originally, he went for Terra Fighting, Terra Steel, and Terra Dragon. But I was like, hey, buddy, that's illegal. You need to have one innate type. And he dropped the Terra Dragon. And the Terra Dragon would have looked awesome here.
Yeah.
With the exception of Dazzling Gleam, Farigiraf, and Ice Punch hands. But like other than that, I think Terra Dragon would have been good as a way to revenge kill Chi-Yu. But he doesn't have that, so we're kind of shot out of luck there. But yeah, I think Terra Fighting is probably his best option into this matchup, even though it does make you weak to Farigiraf.
I think Terra Steel is something you could probably consider dropping on Avalok maybe. Because being an ice type, you still share the fire and the fighting weaknesses from ice going to steel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. So I guess let's just rip into it and see what Terra he decides to go with, even though I think this match is very much in TBL's favor.
Yeah.
Shiny hands, nice.
Yeah, flying.
Ooh,
we called that.
We called that. Rips it right away. Down to Sash. Jesus Christ, Ducktrio is so fucking frail. Memento. Okay.
Okay.
It was dead anyway, might as well.
Kind of wasted onto the Gliscor turn.
Yeah.
Oh, Thunderwave. Wait, he went hard Thunderwave on a Gliscor. That's interesting.
That is interesting. Going for the Paraflinch. Doesn't fucking matter. Holy shit. Oh, I would have ripped another Iron Head there. I can't even lie to you.
I agree. I'm like, you have a chance of just killing them there.
Yeah.
If they stay in.
Ooh, now Avalok is poisoned. Not great. It does have Recover, which is cool, but...
Oh, Iron Defense. Terra Fighting Body Press. Oh, nope. Okay.
Why would you switch there? Does he not have an Ice-type move? Scald? Do you see a burn? No, no burn.
Maybe he's afraid of the Hex. I don't know.
Maybe.
SD U-turn?
SD U-turn is a set of all time.
A lot of immunities getting hit right now.
Oh.
Ice Punch.
Nice. Rip an Iron Head, yep. There you go. There you go. Do it again. You should have done that the first time. Hands would have been dead. Oh, nice. It does have Ice Punch. Okay. Not enough to kill Gliscor, but...
Yeah, he already revealed the Ice Punch earlier.
Did he?
I don't know why he left it in.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Yeah, he clicked it on the Iron Hands on the Switch.
Oh, yeah, huh.
Traded Jirachi for the Terra Iron Hands isn't bad.
It's not bad at all, no. Protect to
SD?
heal up.
Ooh. Why close combat? Into the resist. Okay. U-turn. Good crunch.
Yeah.
That's a big
fat
shadow ball damage. Oh, okay. Back into this matchup.
Why wouldn't you just protect and heal up there? Oh, nice Sap Sipper. Very nice Sap Sipper from TBL.
Oh no, his attack boost. Where did it go?
What happened?
Oh, okay. Oh, I think that Rotom might be Specs.
Yeah, given the immediate switch, that makes sense. Is he gonna rip an ice move? Nope. I don't think he has an ice move. Nice.
Like, okay.
Oof. Oof.
Scarf to you.
think Chiyu just cleans.
Not Scarf Chiyu.
Yeah, immediate switch
Specs?
out tells me otherwise.
Specs Chiyu then.
Specs. White herb.
White herb.
Okay, yeah.
But it can't break through Gliscor.
No, it can't.
Alright. Fish is back.
Do we see a Terra? We do see Terra Eyes?
Alright. Wait, do you not have an ice move? Wait, Terra Ice for fun?
What? I am so baffled by Bozie's gameplay this match.
This is what, the 15-minute prepper, right?
Yes. That was... The prep aside, the gameplay was just weird.
Oh, Bosie never posted their week 2. I think they forgot. Or their week 2 paste.
He immediately rage quit after this match. Because I remember telling him to, and he said, I'll do it when I get back to my PC, and I sent that, like, literally a minute after the match, so, like, bro closed his laptop and dipped.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at the paste channel. He says, I'll send it tomorrow. It's been, like, a week. It's more than a week.
Ah, damn it, Bosie. Yeah, he was pretty sad with this match, I know that. But can't let him get to you, you can't win them all.
Oh, Lamora didn't even get to show up this match.
Nope. Not literally at all. He was probably waiting for the Sneasler to go down before he just mass sent out spikes. But then again, spikes are kind of irrelevant in this matchup, given that he has Landorus, Jirachi is Steel, can't be poisoned, Rotom has Levitate, can't be poisoned. Sneasler obviously would clear him, so yeah, I think Glamora kind of just didn't do anything this matchup.
Maybe he's just waiting for Avalok to go down before he set his hazards.
It would have had
Unless
to
he's
Stealth
like...
Rock.
Yeah, I mean, Stealth Rock's not bad in this.
No.
Chip on the flying stuff.
Alrighty. My phone's being stupid.
Didn't these two just play in Phalanx earlier?
They played.
Or am I crazy?
They played their Phalanx and their Hoplite match the exact same time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh right, that's right. I remember now.
Yeah.
Just played them back to back.
Back to back, which is funny that they both had they were both matched up. So Alberto is the Brazilian Groviles. We see Terra Sandy Shocks with Electric, Grass, and Fairy. Finally, Saline brings his Sun team. He brought Sun Team last week, but no Sun, so we see he dropped... What was it? Slitherwing for this? And I don't remember what... He had to drop something else for Lurantis. But we finally see a Sun team, which is cool, even though, unfortunately, Lurantis doesn't get Chlorophyll. So, yeah, Terra... Oh, my phone is being stupid. Terra Electric, Grass, and Fairy. Grass doesn't look great here.
Nope.
Not at all. Terra Electric looks good into neutral damage into the Wake, but unfortunately it does get resisted by the Gouging Fire, immune by the Treads, and resisted by the Lurantis. And Terra Fairy, I think Terra Fairy's fine here. Super effective into Walking Wake, neutral into Gouging. It depends on what his other Terra types are, I guess. That's one thing I'm bad about doing is comparing Terra Captains into other Terra Captains, but that's okay.
It's also the Floatzel. Terra Water, Terra Grass, and Terra Fairy on that.
Again, Terra Fairy looks really good here, but you're a Floatzel, you're probably clicking Terra Water.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it just really is very matchup dependent. Like if Bro has a lot of grass and electric types, or like Freeze Dry or something, you're probably not going to click Terra Water. But at that point, Floatzel's probably dead anyway. It's not a very... It can be built bulky, but it's more often than not 252 attack, probably speed, depending on what your speed tiers are. You have Swift Swim, so you can be a little lenient with that and just put the rest into bulk. So it has a chance to survive some things. But yeah, 9 times out of 10...
And the rest in HP.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, you're probably just clicking Terra Water. Saline, I had to change his team name. He's gargling these knackles. Because he's saline and he's salty, depending on if you're on Discord or Showdown. We see Terra Galarian Slowbro, and that is the only Terra... Oh no, we see Lurantis.
Lurantis.
Slowbro is running Poison, Water, and Ground. Into this team, you probably don't want to run Terra Ground. Probably not. Would be good for Sandy Shocks, I guess, and revenge killing something like Iron Crown or Muck, but I just generally speaking don't think that's something that you want to do, because Galarian Slowbro already has Earth Power, I think.
Don't think it does.
I think you might be right. I think it just has so much coverage.
It does have a lot of coverage.
Just Gen 1 things, even though it's a Gen 8 mon, but it still has its Gen 1 Slowbro-ness.
It gets Earthquake, I guess.
It does get Earthquake. Oh yeah, and you
and
can,
Mudshot.
You can run Galarian Slowbro either physical or special, which is nice. It does make a decent mixed attacker. So I guess that's something to consider. So yeah, I could go for Terra Earthquake, but I could, again, or not even Terra Earthquake, you could just run Earthquake, I think, and that'd be better. I don't think Terra Ground is good here. Terra Water against the Water team, not a bad option. Terra Poison, also not a... Nah, I
don't know. It's like none of the Terras look that attractive.
Yeah, I think you probably want to run Terra Water, but I think for this particular instance, it's probably going to be the Stellar Terra Lurantis. It's running Grass, Steel, and Stellar.
Seeing as a Grass type also, well, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Well, yeah, Terra Grass makes sense too, but I think being Terra Stellar, you don't change your types at all, and then you just get a bunch of different coverage stabs, depending on what you're clicking. So I think
I like Steel a little bit more, just to at least maybe take a hit from Iron Bundle.
True, you do take a hit from Bundle, or you do resist a hit from Bundle, unless he goes for an Ice type move. Or no, sorry, you Steel resists that.
Water.
My brain was still in Grass mode.
Terra Water? Oh, Grass, yeah.
But yeah, I think Lurantis is probably going to be the one to Terra here, and I think it really could Terra anything.
Yeah.
Depends on what his plan is.
Kind of feels like none of them are spectacular, so it just you just use it if you can get the most mileage out of a single turn.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's probably running Terra Water on Floatzel for Alberto.
Yeah,
but Sandy Shocks is also just a great Terra captain. So yeah, let's see.
There's Sandy.
Ooh, rips a Leaf Storm. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
it's out of there.
Dodge. So,
a Leaf Storm? Defog.
Nice.
I didn't know that thing learned Defog.
Neither did I. Poison Touch.
Poison Touch.
Gets rid of the boots. Superpower dealing neutral. Slorantis is getting heavy. Ooh.
Synthesis. Are you gonna Terra Steel now?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if he's making any progress on this. Much progress on the healing. One crit, you're dead.
Yeah. And this is
the health bar is not really not
great for.
Ooh, I think I would have stayed in. Oh, okay, never mind. All right. U-turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, Proto Speed. Yeah, get out of there. Earth Power, nice. Oh, Earth Power kills.
Good damage.
Is he shard? No.
I shard threat? Okay, never mind.
Oh, he probably left because of the Ice Shard threat. That's smart. Weather Ball picks up a KO.
I think that tells you that it's not Ice Shard.
Yeah. And it lives.
Guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Saline doing the setup again. We do see Terra Water.
Alright, understandable Terra, yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
How many things are dying to Wave Crash? Oh, now that rain's gone, probably not a lot.
Burning Bulwark?
No, Outrage.
Outrage. That did less than I thought it would.
So Outrage is pretty free, minus that resist there.
Heavy is the crown. Agility. Is an earthquake gonna come out? No, it gets out. Calm
Stored
mind.
power set? Probably running weakness policy if I had to assume. Oh, there's stored power.
That's...
Oh, weather ball. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, no weakness
maybe
policy.
Maybe he
Okay.
could have greeted for one more calm mind.
Yeah.
Maybe he could have greeted for one more calm mind.
At this point, just slap it in the face.
Ooh, I don't like that protect at all.
No.
You could have given him a dragon dance for no reason. Yeah, if he calm minded one more time, that would have been a kill there.
Flare Blitz down to 1. Shadow Sneak? Yeah.
Definitely not Burning Bulwark. Oh, that did nothing.
Rock.
I don't, I think in Weather Wars, you don't really want to go with, like, the weather increasing duration item. Unless you're confident you can win the war.
There from Alberto, not switching immediately out to Pelipper to set up rain.
Yeah.
But going for the bundle, because he can kill it with Freeze Dry, which I assume it does. Yes, it does. Oh, and the crit. I don't think crit mattered from bundle.
Nah.
But just a rude crit.
4 times super effective? Yeah.
Just a rude crit. But very commanding game there from Alberto. Weather matchups typically are very, neither here nor there, and it all comes down to positioning. And not to say Saline didn't have bad positioning, but I do think there was...
Alberto had better positioning throughout the game.
A couple of interesting I don't want to call them misplays, like you said. That Protect could have ended very badly for him had he gone for Dragon Dance. But I want to say that thing was probably banded. Proto Speed. Banded in the sun. Free Outrages, because no Fairy type. I think it's safe to assume it was banded. Are you pulling up the paste?
Yeah. Saline brought... It was Scarf, Gouging Fire. I was like, that damage was... Okay, he ran... he ran all stab moves. Flare Blitz, Outrage, Dragon Claw, and Raging Fury, which is basically a fire type Outrage.
Nice. Scarf is interesting.
Interesting.
Well, I guess bringing in Band was probably not the smartest play, given that he's in a Weather War. So the Proto Speed isn't guaranteed. So I guess that makes sense. But interesting game. Well done, both of you. Both of you played this game very well. It came down to positioning there at the end, and Alberto had the upper hand. All right, my match versus Wolfie. So we got me, the So-Coat Salamences, with Terra... What are my Terra types? Hydrapple and Toxtricity.
No apple on the field.
Just the Toxtricity. Terra Electric, Terra Normal, and Terra Ghost. Electric into this team doesn't look awful, given the fact that he has Urshifu, he has Araquanid, and it's neutral into Zapdos. Doesn't look horrible. Terra Normal looks decent here, just to spam Boom Burst. The unfortunate thing is he does have a resist on Scizor and an immunity on Skeledirge. Yeah. Nice thing about that, though, is even though I've never talked about this before, and I probably won't ever again, he is running Skeledirge as a Terra Captain, so, like, if he Terras, Boom Burst is free. Ghost doesn't look great here, because it makes me weak to Skeledirge and Urshifu. Because Urshifu gets Sucker Punch, right?
No, not this one.
Not this one, the other one does?
This is the Water Urshifu. It gets Aqua Jet.
Right. I want to say...
The prep doc lies. I was looking at it earlier today.
What happened?
Sometimes I look at the prep doc, I'm like, I have a Water Urshifu in a different league, and I'm like, what? I'm not supposed to have Sucker Punch on it. It just says I do for some reason.
Oh yeah, because we had that issue during the power rankings where the doc just kept lying to us.
Yeah.
But I think I'd probably run Terra Normal on this. I'm not trying to spoil what I did or what I didn't do, but I think I would probably run Terra Normal on this. Terra Electric looks pretty kind of free too, just for extra overdrive stab, which could be huge. But then I have a Garchomp.
I think you have reasons to run any of them.
Yeah, I do for sure. Looking at Wolfie, he has
the Skeledirge.
Just the Skeledirge. We see Ghost, Water, and Fairy. Into this team, Water looks good as a Palafin check, as a Moltres counter, I guess, if you want to call it that. Terra Fairy looks good into dealing with Weavile. The only problem with that is I have an Iron Treads and a Toxtricity.
I think it's most likely Water.
I think it's most likely Water, yeah. Just because it lets you, especially if you're running Terra Blast for whatever reason, because you can on Skeledirge. Terra Blast Water helps you deal with it's not what you would click if you're directly facing a Iron Treads. You'd obviously go for Torch Song, but on a Iron Treads switch, you could go Terra Water. Terra Blast would be cool. Resist from the it also helps you deal with Moltres as well, so good counter there. And resistance from Weavile would be huge. But then there's Toxtricity, so he could go Terra Water or Terra Fairy. I think Terra Fairy is the more likely, just from all-around neutral coverage. Skeledirge loves Terra Fairy. I don't know. He could, yeah. So he could go either or. Oh yeah, and Wolfie's team is the Leftover Onions. Love that fucking team name. It's so stupid. It's very Wolfie. Not to say Wolfie is stupid, but we all know Wolfie. But yeah, let's get into the match.
Bug's Life. Ooh, he lives that. That's a lot of liquidation damage.
I switched into Hat because I was expecting a Sticky Web, and then I thought he might go for Sticky Web there again, even though that was stupid because he just kills the Hat, and why would you click Sticky Web into a Magic Bounce Hat? I don't know what I was thinking keeping it in there, but yeah. And then we see a Volt Switch. So now we're 1-1. So the main reason that Hat was there was to stop the Araquanid, and now Araquanid is gone. So I'm not in a bad spot. Immediately switch out there. Ooh. Notice that it outsteps.
That's actually a huge risk. That could have been Scarf's, what's it called? Close combat.
Yeah. Surging Strikes. Okay, so call this cheating or whatever you want to call this, but I was in voice chat hanging out like I do throughout the week because I have nothing better to do when I'm in the semi. But Wolfie came in and he was talking about our matchup before we had fought, and he was like, yeah, your matchup's really scary. I just don't know what item I want to run on Urshifu, because like I think I want to run this, but I also think I want to run protective pads. He told that to me as his opponent, which you shouldn't fucking do, right? So in this particular instance, I was like doing a calc, and I saw that Surging Strikes had a very, 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 very small chance to one-hit KO the Toxtricity, and I was like, well, we're gonna see if he was protective pads, and I like these odds, so I made the switch. And I didn't die, and I was like, well, I think he ran protective pads instead of whatever his other item was, and it paid off. So I don't think that was cheating. It was just me using any of my my resources. Nice Volt Switch there.
Oh, there's a Terra Water. Air Slash. Flinch.
Lucky flinch!
Oh, he's not happy about that. No. This double is pretty good. Discharge. Heatwave? You left it in Heatwave? Yeah.
I knew I lived the Heatwave.
Yeah.
Unless he was Specs,
I think a lot. Oh.
That hurt.
Ooh,
Baton
you left it in you left it in on a bullet punch.
I did. I played Risk It for the Biscuit this game.
Oh. Static?
I think, well, the reason why I did that was because I like to try to counter read my opponent, and I was like, okay, Weavile doesn't stay in on Scizor because he's gonna click Bullet Punch, and Wolfie knows that, so I anticipated either a Swords Dance or what did he end up clicking?
U-turn.
Yeah, so I had a feeling that like he was gonna try to counter position himself to either click an offensive move, click Swords Dance, or something. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that this fucking Baton Pass is free. Like, obviously clicking Bullet Punch.
I feel like your sequence would have ended up with you going to Moltres no matter what he did, though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Nice crit.
Static? No static. Alright, there goes
that was a sack. That was 100% a sack.
Nice punch.
That didn't kill, and I thought it might have. That's what I get for not doing something, which I'll spoil here at the end of the match.
Yeah.
We see a Heat Wave here for sure.
Ooh, that's so much damage. Oh, Hera.
I did not expect him to roost there. I thought he was just gonna go for the Heat Wave kill, but he did in fact go for the roost there, which worked in his favor very well.
He went for the highest percentage play.
Yeah.
Ooh, Boom Burst and Terra. So Terra Ghost, I think, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because if you were Terra normal, you would have clicked it there for the kill. Oh, there's Flame Body.
Okay, these look like misplays, but I promise they're not.
Oh, no, yeah, you're reading
a switch.
A hard switch. Yeah, no, this is understandable going for the Wisp there.
And I thought he was gonna do it again, but he didn't.
He uses U-turns out. Yeah, getting the chomp safely. Oh, wait, he doubles back into... Okay. I'm confused now. Alright, we're back here again.
At this point, I just say, fuck it. I'm not gonna go for the roost, or I'm not gonna go for the willows. I'm just gonna go for the raw roosts.
Alright, back to full. Alright, surely you take the KO now.
Yes. Yes, and the crit, just cause fuck you.
Ooh, okay. Surging Strikes. That's not doing any damage.
No.
Zen Headbutt. Ooh. Thunder Punch. Close. No para. Zen. Ruskin. Ooh, pads.
Pads.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're faster than him too.
So, I ran Jolly Palafin instead of Adamant Palafin because I knew Jolly Max Speed Palafin would outspeed the Urshifu, and it does not outspeed Chomp, but he didn't go max speed in Chomp, which ended up working very well into my favor. Actually, I don't think it mattered. No, it did, because I went for Ice Punch. He didn't go max speed, and I had a feeling he was going to go more of a bulky Garchomp anyway, just given the sheer offensive nature of his team. Run bulky Chomp, because he still hits like a fucking train anyway. So,
he greeted with his Garchomp. It was adamant. It was adamant near max speed on his Garchomp.
Yeah, so
the Jolly made a big deal.
It did. Jolly Protective Pad saved my ass.
Yeah, because he ran Adamant 240 speed, I guess outspeeding like Adamant Palafin, I think is what his prep was for.
Was this a 2v3? It was a 2v4.
Clawed back a 2v4.
I clawed back a 2v4. I was damn proud of that game.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, Wah.
The prep as well.
Take it away.
Ooh, this game. Here we have the Ottawa Scavaliers by me, and up against Chuckles and the Geonosis Giraffe Rigs. This match, I have the Deoxys and the Comfy as my Terra captains here. Deoxys defense packing Terra Psychic, Terra Poison, Terra Water, and Comfy, Terra Fairy, Fire, and Water. I look at this and I'm like, originally I had Terra Steel in week 1, but I made a transaction just so I had Terra Poison in this matchup, so Deoxys can resist a few more things. Mostly Hawlucha. Hawlucha was a big consideration point for running poison, so I'm not weak to the fighting moves. If I was to go Steel instead. And then, that said, Terra Water is okay into some things. It's not very good into the Rillaboom, though, which is one of his Terra captains. I think besides that, it's kind of neutral into the rest.
Yeah.
Comfy, though, Terra Fairy, honestly, into this team is not so great. It's like Tentacruel is probably what they're using to check Comfy and the Calm Mind Draining Kiss stuff. So it's really bulky and probably packs Liquid Ooze, so I'd probably lose the 1v1. Terra Fire hits low kicks.
And Rillaboom.
Well, I don't need it for low kicks. It's for Rillaboom if I want more damage. Just that really. Then Terra Water hits the Arcanine. I can use it against Landorus if I outspeed him. But it's not awful either. It's like none of my Terras are like exceptional in this matchup.
Yeah. It's probably comes down to circumstance. 9 times out of 10.
And then for Chuckles here, he has the Rillaboom, Terra Grass, Terra Water, Terra Ground.
I really like Terra Ground on that Rillaboom into your team.
Yeah, my team has a highlighted weakness of Ground in general, so yep. I could definitely see Terra Ground. But Terra Grass priority is also pretty good. Once like my Cinderace gets weakened or Tinkaton gets weakened. Yeah. And then what's it called? Then we have yeah, Water is meh. I don't think I'd run Water into this matchup. And then the other captain is Low Kicks with Terra Bug, Terra Dark, and Terra Fighting. Pretty normal choices on Low Kicks.
I will say the only qualm that I have with this, and I said this in the week 1, so it sounds repetitive to me, but it's only because I said it hours ago. I think the issues that I have with Low Kicks as Terra types is that they don't really help his weaknesses at all. Granted, it is a Low Kicks. You're not terraing for weakness, you're terraing for offense, but there are certain scenarios where you can Terra offensively, but it has a benefit defensively, and these Terras just aren't doing that for Low Kicks.
Yeah. It does mean you'll probably never see Low Kicks click Terra Blast.
True.
Because he had maybe Terra Fighting against you want Terra Fighting into something in particular that what's it called? Something in particular that Low Kicks or the actual Low Kick move doesn't do anything for.
Low Kicks using Low Kicks is crazy. But yeah, I think you're right. I think. Oh wait, you said Terra Blast. I just don't think generally Low Kicks is a mon that you want to Terra anyway. Especially when you have Terra Rillaboom on this matchup. Like if Rillaboom goes down without a Terra, I could see that. It just gives you an extra offensive backbone.
I think I like Terra. Well, it really depends on the matchups. Like I think Low Kicks really shines into offensive teams that don't have good bulk to their team, so you can use your priority and get huge chunks of damage. But against bulkier teams, it doesn't end up doing all that much.
And your team is fairly balanced, but you do have a lot of bulk coming from Tinkaton, Comfey, Terrapagos, Deoxys.
Yeah. but yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could diversify low kicks, like using the defensive Terra can let you set up a sword stance or something like that, and that could actually win you a game sometimes.
True. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah. Rafa goes into low kicks. Funny enough, this is the matchup I was not a lead expecting, or I wasn't expecting this lead. So ideally, I would have preserved my Terra Shell for something else, because low kicks bypasses the Terra Shell because of the tinted lens. Throat chop, good read by him. Toxic spikes. I got a thunder wave here.
Nice.
Knock. Get the sludge away.
Resistant 42 is crazy.
Oh yeah, this Tinkaton is offensive.
That makes sense.
Won't barely live, but this ice hammer.
That was awful. That would have been huge.
That 10% accuracy is gonna haunt me like every season.
Yeah.
Here, I just had to sack the something here to the Arcanine. That's Scarf. Well, it's non-boosting damage. Or not damage boosting.
The poison from the spikes is working very well in his favor there. It's like he was obviously going to click Flare Blitz again, but Toxic reducing your HP, so he's taking less recoil, worked very well for him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tentacruel goes down.
Rillaboom does tear grass. Grassy Cried. Oh god, down goes Darkrai.
I had to bring this out now.
We do see an Unburden proc.
Pyrobot does so much here.
Yeah, it does. Nice Sucker Punch.
And Sucker Punch picks that up. Rillaboom comes out. Onto my next sack.
Yep.
Being Cinderace, I immediately double here, making the Arcanine read.
Nice. That still does a fuck ton of damage. Terra Blast, very nice.
That's a Scarf Arcanine, because this Comfy is actually like pretty much max speed.
Oh god.
Yeah. This Landorus shouldn't be alive here.
Can Cinderace do it? Oh, nice!
Barely hangs on.
Scary match, Wash. Scary match.
Yeah. This match would have been a lot easier if I just landed that first Ice Hammer.
Yes, it really would.
My end game, I would not have to sweat in this end game.
Because you sacked what, two Mons to Lando?
Well, I sacked the Tinkaton. I just lost Tinkaton for no reason because of the
miss. That's fair. And then Terrapagos.
Yeah. I could have done the safe middle ground play of clicking a knockoff, and this end game sequence would have been fine.
Yeah, but you gotta go.
Technically, it was kind of a throw by them because they should have brought out Rillaboom into a Comfy at the end to pick up the kill. And then left Landorus healthier to take a Pyro Ball later.
True.
Because the Draining Kiss chip was important to Cinderace to pick up that kill.
Yes, it was. Yeah, that was very well done though. Cinderace is such a clutch Pokemon. I love Cinderace. One of these seasons.
Oh yeah, Cinderace also Charcoal as an item.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Because that Pyroblast, probably without Charcoal and that chip, it definitely wouldn't have killed.
Yeah, I would not have picked up that Landorus otherwise.
Hell yeah.
Or even done the large amount of damage onto Hawlucha either. Through the, what's it called? The Grassy Seed.
Yeah, true. You basically negated that Grassy Seed there. Yeah, very nice. Alright, our last matchup of week 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, last matchup of week 2. We have P4 and the Not Just Fluffs. Still don't know what that team name means. We see Terra Captain, Sylveon with Fairy, Fire, and Ground. Fire is such a standard Terra on Sylveon. It
Fairies.
Works great. Just fairies in general, true, but on Sylveon it's especially nice. Hitting off a Fire type quick attack is crazy.
Fire type quick attack?
What? Terra Blast. Quick attack is still pixelate. Jesus. Yeah. Fairy, Fire, and Ground. So also Ground is very standard too.
The standard Terras for Sylveon.
I think Terra Ground is stupid solid here. I mean, it deals with Excadrill, deals with Fez, and it deals with Regieleki. Very nice. The only Pokemon who doesn't care about it is the Alomomola. And for the same reason, I think Terra Fire is good for the same reasons, but not nearly as impactful as Ground, because really the only threat it deals with here is Excadrill. But then you're weak to the Excadrill if you don't pick up a kill.
Yeah.
And you're already weak to Excadrill. So I think Terra Ground is what I would pick on Sylveon.
Terra Ground also lets you immune the Regieleki as well.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, Terra Ground is solid here. Terra Colossal, you see Rock, Grass, and Ghost. Terra Rock doesn't look great here. Being weak to Aloe still, being weak to...
I mean, being weak to Aloe is whatever.
That's true. It's not going to hit hard anyway. That's fair, I guess. Terra Grass looks pretty alright. It nullifies your Iron Head damage from Excadrill, nullifies Regieleki damage, and gives you a Terra Blast offensive into Alomomola, which is cool because it's not the most physically weak, and I think Colossal runs more physical than special. I don't remember his stats, but I think he's more of a physical hitter. And Terra Ghost, being a spin blocker, could be really huge given the fact that Excadrill sets up the rocks. Lucky comes in to spin opposing rocks. I guess both of them have. I can't speak English. Rocks from his team are irrelevant. Both of them have rapid spin, is what I was getting at.
Yeah. I think I like Grass the most because you resist the Regieleki. You resist the Earthquake from Excadrill as well.
Yeah.
Fez could run a poison move, but that's usually uncommon.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, Colossal's even on its attack and special attack.
Is it? Okay, that makes sense. And then Blizz, who has the #1 ranked team in power rankings, is running
his debut match.
Because he fought this match before our week 1 match, which he ended up forfeiting. Where the fuck is Blizz's
Reggie? The Synthis Celestials.
We see Terra, Regieleki, and that's it. Electric, Water, and Fairy. So, for the sake of Terra Blast, I think, because he's not defensively terraing at all, I don't think.
Yeah.
For the sake of Terra Blast, I think Terra... God, it could go both ways. Terra
I think
Water...
you go Fairy. Oh, I actually think you go Fairy defensively for the Urshifu's Sucker Punch.
I could see that, and you could revenge kill it with a Terra Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Terra Water and Terra Electric can go both ways. Specifically Terra Water.
The problem is
Cloudsire's running Water Absorb.
Yeah.
Which, given the fact that he has Colossal on his team, I think he's going to be running Water Absorb a lot. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it's Terra Fairy. And then I think Sylveon is the primary Terra candidate here, but we'll see.
Yeah. Colossal lead. Beat up. Alright. No poison.
Oof. That's so rough.
Well, no, Claude's immune. That's why.
Oh yeah, huh? Duh. It's still rough.
Toxic on the...
Let me have this.
Alright. A little bit of earthquake damage.
Getting any
Colossal.
Aloe isn't horrible. It's just gonna wish pass out though. Is the
Curse?
Curse?
Okay.
Cursing in front of Aloe is crazy. Goes for Terra Rock. Encore's into Curse. Ooh, God. Okay, good switch. Nice.
Ooh, I don't think I like the Moonblast click there because he's gonna switch out anyway.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I think Toxic kind of sucks too.
Ooh, he made the switch read, but I think he needed the Psyshock damage there, but alright. Excadrill comes out.
Recover fails. Probably anticipating another attack.
Rocks? Okay. Heat Wave.
Nice. Good switch there from
Life
Biz.
Orb. Nasty plot.
Nasty plot.
Taunt Pass.
Ooh,
Comes the Aleki.
Yep. Smart. Oh, okay. Oh. Bye, Reggie Aleki.
This Clodsire actually has some defense investment in it.
Yeah.
Although... But now at this point, Blizzard has to make good on the Aleki sack.
Yeah, it's rough.
Gotta taunt this. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know about going to the Aloe here. Because now taunt wears off, yeah.
Wish passing into Valiant? Okay, that makes sense.
I think I would have rather went into Val directly and just fired off another Psyshock into...
Oh, we do see Psyshock.
Ooh. Yeah, I meant last turn.
Ooh!
Okay.
You see a double Psyshock.
Espeon. Oh. No, actually, yeah, it's a Scarf Espeon.
Yeah, it has to be.
Knock.
This is going to slow down the Wanatera, but Colossal already did. Ironhead, nice damage.
Ooh, some big damage. I don't like this. I don't like the wish.
Yeah. It does pick up a KO though. Oh. Very nice. Alluring Voice is interesting.
Actually, yeah. Okay. That worked out. So at this point, P4 knows the Aloe set.
Yep.
Taunt. It's a little late for the taunt. Yeah. You can. Is this going to be a stall game to handle the earthquakes?
We'll see. It looks like.
How many earthquakes are left? Ooh, Toxic comes out.
Oh, you said earthquakes. He's got 8 of them left.
Moon gets the baton pass here.
Nice.
Earthquake? Knock. Wish. Wish. Voice.
Ooh.
Taunt pass into Colossal. Do we see a taunt here? Beat up for 3. Oh, Heat Crash.
Yeah, he probably predicted the taunt too.
Yeah. Here's its curse. Colossal is getting a lot of curses for free now.
Yeah, and as we know, everything except Aloe. Actually, no. The entire rest of this team is physically offensive, so stacking those curses is working very well for P4.
Yeah. Well, Urshifu went down. That was the only other source. That did nothing. Oh, weakness policy.
Weakness policy, huge. Terra Blast. Rock.
Beat up.
Oh, finally.
All right. You know, if you're gonna do this sequence, you just should have stayed in to throw beat ups.
Yeah. Getting the Toxus
I
is
think
huge.
Colossal cleans up here. Actually, no. I think Xer can finish this off. But
was
it's
still banded?
It's not. I don't. Oh, I know it's not, but it was boots. It didn't take the rocks damage when it came in.
Yeah, good match from P4. Blizzard.
That Colossal prep was interesting.
The benefit of the doubt because he is very, very, very new to singles. Even though he undercredits his ability because he is currently 1600 or high 15s, mid 15s in OU, which is higher ranked than everybody in ODL, which I think is very funny because he's our token doubles player. But yeah, good match.
I will say, I did peak 1700s back in Gen 5.
Yeah, it's back in Gen 5. We're talking about right now.
Oh, back in 2013, back in my day.
While your age is showing. It's okay, me too. Yeah, good matches all around.
Yeah. Colossal was weakness policy steam engine.
Yeah. I knew that too.
Oh, yeah. To read the...
that's why he went for that curse.
He's relying on the flip turn.
Because he wanted Aloe to just fucking click Aqua Jet.
Flip turn, Aqua Jet, Scald or something.
Something, yeah. Let me readjust the window here. Cool. Alright. So now we have our week 2 standings. Cinderace on top. Tied.
Hey, that's me.
First, and then tied at second, we have Rabombi and Meowscarada. Tied for third, we have Darkrai and Hoopa. We have a 3-way tie for fourth slot between Colossal, Thundurus, Therian, and Zapdos. My Palafin got robbed because I had a forfeit. But he is tied at fifth. And then we have not tied at fifth, what? We have a 2-way tie, no, 4-way tie, right? Yeah, 4-way tie for sixth between Chi-Yu, Galarian Slowking, and Heatran, and Tornadus Therian. Tie for seventh between Muck Alolan and Galarian Slowbro. 2-way poison tie, that's kind of cool.
Iron Moth.
Oh, and Iron Moth, yes. Yeah. And then 8th place is Mandibuzz and Moltres at 2-0. Is that a 5-way tie? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5-way tie for 9th between Urshifu, Floatzel, Masquerain, Latios, and Dragapult. And then at our 10th slot, we have a big-ass tie, between Baxcalibur, Gouging Fire, Lando Incarnate, Rillaboom, and Skeledirge. So 29 Pokemon taking up our top 10 slots. We got a lot of ties going on here. Obviously, as the season goes on, those will break up. But I wanted to do I'm so used to doing the ties for the streams that when I did the week 1 stream, I was like, okay. And then I realized all of the stats were so same that we would have had so many ties for each place. I was like, I'm just going to list the top 10. And I could have done that for here too. But yeah, I still got something in top 10, so I'm not mad, even though I got robbed out of a forfeit. It's okay. It do be like that. Let's look at standings. I'm still in second place. I was second place at the end of week 1. I'm second place at the end of week 2. I will take it. We got TBL on top, me at second, Tim in third, Wah in fourth. All of us undefeated, so let's see if we can keep that going. Depends on what matchups are. I don't think any of these matchups are happening for week 3, so there's a chance that we all go undefeated into week 3, which would be sick. Brett in 5th, SNB Gaming in 6th, Alberto in 7th, P4 in 8th, and then everyone else below that. The only reason I'm listing up to 8 is because those are our quote-unquote playoffs contenders. Obviously, that's going to change a lot as the season goes on, but it might not. We will see. Alberto should actually not be where he is. Now that I'm looking at it, it should be P4 in the 7th slot and Wolfie in the 8th slot. because for whatever reason, Alberto's match 1 showed him as a +1 differential, even though he should be at a -2 differential, and I don't know why that's doing that, so we're going to have to go over the sheet and figure out.
I think it works fine on this current sheet. He should be at a +1, because he went -2 and +3, so he should be a +1.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so we are up to date then. I wonder, maybe I just didn't delete some of the stuff out of when I made a copy of the week 1 sheet. I don't know. But those are our standings for week 2. Now, let's get into the dreaded / anticipated Elysium and Fields of Punishment. SNB versus Faust, okay. This was a rough game.
I don't think we give a second match.
Say what?
I don't think I don't see Elysium coming out of this matchup.
No, I don't see Elysium coming out of this match either. FOP could go to Brett. He was in a pretty winning position, and he did make some questionable misplays, like the Sableye that he should have brought in a couple of times. But he did throw away a pretty, like, I think it was a 4-0.
4-2.
4-2, yeah.
I think.
Which, like, that's in your favor. So, SNB versus Orhan, this was just a phenomenal game from both of them. It was all about positioning. And though there were some questionable reads here and there, I can't name any off the top of my head, and I don't want to rewatch the match until we start doing.
What? The only thing I could think of is like Corviknight setting up to +4 and then just switching out.
Right, and then hitting fucking Iron Defense in front of the Baxcalibur. Like, yeah, And you know what? That's pretty traditional SNB gaming bullshit. He sets up and then dies. He didn't set up and then die. He set up and then switched and then tried to set up and then died. Like, it wasn't Dragon Dance this time, but at least the Pokemon that he's infamous for Dragon Dancing and then dying is Baxcalibur. And Orhan had that, and he killed him with it. So I think that's justice.
Yeah, that's justice served.
Potential FOP from SNB here. Potential. I do think Brett's showcase was a little worse than SNB's.
Yeah.
Table versus Bozy. I also think Bozy is a huge runner for Fields of Punishment too. I think Bozy has more of a claim to Fields of Punishment than either of these two combined.
I think Table played pretty well consistently throughout the game.
Just very well consistently, and Bozy kind of just threw it away again. Like, there was that time where he could have killed Iron Hands if he just clicked Iron Head again. This was not a great match from Bozy, but we'll see. Alberto versus Saline. This was a good match. I just don't think Saline had the tools in his disposal to deal with it. I think limiting himself on the gouging fire kind of hurt him by being choiced. I think that was a huge factor, but other than maybe a couple of misplays that ended up giving Alberto the match, this was a pretty back and forth match as far as positioning and plays go.
For a weather related match, it's probably I find probably one of the least volatile weather matches we've seen.
True. Yeah, true. Me versus Wolfie.
You did clutch what a 2v4.
2v4, and I don't think that was necessarily to the fault of him. I do want to say, like, if I had not been Protective Pads or had I not been Jolly Nature, that match would have been his, done and over with.
Yeah.
So I don't think he gets FOP there. Chuckles definitely doesn't deserve FOP. This was a phenomenal match.
No. He did slightly throw at the end, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. And then Blizz versus
sometimes you just can't calculate those lines in the middle of the game.
Blizz. This might be a
I don't think
cop-out.
he played.
He didn't play awful. He didn't play. This was a turn 50 game, but he did make some questionable choices. But again, doesn't play singles. Is not used to a lot of these Pokemon. There was a couple of weird wish plays that I think, and a couple of switches and stuff that he could have just made without wishing or baton passing, or wishes that shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't think he played awful though. Granted, like I said, this game went to turn 50, so I'll give him that. So I think our biggest Fields of Punishment contenders are probably SNB, Brett and Table, or not Table, Bozy. So we'll come to the consensus on that, and you guys will have to watch the YouTube short to find out. Unless, do you have anything else to add to that?
No.
Okay.
I agree with those.
All right, let's look at Elysium. I don't think Orhan is very fitting for Elysium this play. He did get kind of clutched. The fact that his 2 defensive mons are the only mons left is kind of funny.
Okay, it's like the original play of tricking the Assault Vest onto Quagsire, good. And then he knocked off the Quagsire. It's like, oh, why'd you even do this in the first place?
Yeah. Well, I think actually the logic behind that was probably because of because it was Quagsire. Yeah, knocking off the Ass Vest probably helped Iron Moth fire off an energy ball into it easier. I think that could have been a logic.
I think if you cripple his defensive Pokemon, it'll eventually go down.
True.
So
I don't think Orhan's too deserving of Elysium here. Tim definitely isn't. Table played really good. Yeah, Table played really good here. I don't think he did anything too crazy, though. He just had a easy matchup, and Bozy wasn't really all that prepped for his team, I think. Not to discredit TBL's playability, though. I do think he still played phenomenally well, given the fact that there are some threats on this team. Jirachi, Lando, Sneasler, like he had some threats. Yeah. But I think Bozy made some questionable plays, which helped make the win for Table a lot easier. Alberto versus Saline. Again, this was a weather war. Both of them played really well. Alberto's positioning and stuff was pretty damn good. And winning a weather war, it's all about positioning. So I think that's some credibility towards his Elysium shout out. So I could see giving him Elysium for this, just because of how, like you said, volatile weather wars usually are, but how not volatile this one was, I think was a large part.
It was a quick game, but it didn't seem that volatile for weather control.
Yeah, so good playing from both of them, but I think obviously Alberto was a step above, and he made some really great reads and switches and stuff throughout the match. It's not often that I say this, but I kind of want to throw my name in the hat for Elysium.
I think that this is a really good match too.
This was a really good match. I don't think I misplayed like at all. Like, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I'm notorious for misplaying. Like, obviously, I brought in Weavile into a Heat Wave, but I knew I lived the Heat Wave if he wasn't Specs, and I like taking gambles. Yeah. I like same with the toxicity.
Who runs Specs as a Lapdos?
Wolfie does, and I know that.
That is true.
He loves Scarf or Specs Zapdos, and I knew that going into this, but I wanted to risk it for the biscuit and see. So, and I really don't think I think there was that one misplay where I brought in Iron Treads on a Heat Wave, but that was more of a sack because I didn't really need him for anything else. But I could have kept him up for something else, which makes sense, like Ice Spinner. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, it's like you could have read you thought he was gonna roost or something.
Yeah.
Or do a switch, but he stayed in.
So I would like to throw my name in the hat for Elysium.
Yeah.
You versus Chuckles. Both of you played phenomenally well. I don't think either of you are one step above the other. Like, obviously you won. Had that had that Ice Hammer hit, I think that would have put you a league above, and it would have made a more demanding game.
I will say I had two good. Well, okay. One was the prep for the Shucca Berry for the Landorus. The other part was I made I made an important double out. One of the turn 17, I think. It's like on the last turn of terrain, I bring out Cinderace and I immediately double it out into Comfy because I needed this positioning here.
The Terra Water, yeah. That's true. Yeah. That was a good play. That was a really good play. All right, okay, I can see that.
There's that. That's like the only notable thing in the match.
Well, plays are a big part of Elysium, and you turned a decently middling situation into a dominating one at that point. Like, obviously, it was still kind of a 50-50, but that kind of really set in the tone that it wasn't going to be an immediate wipe.
Yeah. I'm clawing back everything I can off the Ice Hammer miss.
Yeah. And P4...
Very interesting prep.
Very interesting prep. He does get... I think his play style was pretty normal, but his prep was really good, especially the Colossal set. So bonus points for prep, not bonus points for play, because his play was pretty mediocre. Not mediocre, pretty middling. Like, it was nothing astonishing.
Nothing spectacular. Yeah. Well, okay. I think his win con was keeping Clodsire alive, and he did do that.
He did do that.
I think how the matchup needs. Well, I've said this before in this matchup. It's like, or at least in the Aftermath channel, it's like after sacking the Regieleki, you can't take the brakes off the gas.
Yes.
Because as soon as Clodsire heals up, you've essentially wasted the Aleki at that point.
Yep. Yeah, no, I agree. So I think me and Table are the running contenders for Elysium.
Yeah.
And we'll find that out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Which is funny, because all of my nicknames were Dragon Ball related.
I did note that.
Yeah.
Or I did notice that.
Well, thank you. I was quite astonished with how well it worked out, too. I'm just sad Vegeta didn't get to do his thing. He just got angry and then died, which I guess makes sense.
He did get angry and did a lot of damage, at least, on the Zapdos, which is probably important.
It's very important, but I do believe that's going to wrap up the stream, and after a long day of streaming, I am over it.
Yeah.
I've done 3 streams today. But any finishing or final words from you, Wah?
Good games, everyone.
Yeah.
Hope we see exciting Game 3 matches.
I can't wait. Which means I have to go input a game from week 3, because we finally, even though it's near the end of Saturday, we have 1 match done. So hopefully the other 6 get busted out tomorrow.
I may be playing right after the stream, so.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'll let you get back to that. Let you do some prep. If you want to do mocks, let me know. But
I think Wolfie was looking for mocks. Well, we'll see. I haven't done any mocks this season because I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, you've been a busy
week 5. That's when I'll be back and I'll be free.
Just in time to clutch up for playoffs.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, alrighty, guys. That's going to be it from us here at ODL. We look forward to seeing you at the next stream, and we look forward to the good matches going forward. Thank you, everybody who came out to watch. Thank you, everybody who's participating. And, yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.